Okay, so this is the exterior portion of the home inspection. Obviously, this is the largest house I've ever done an inspection on, and I actually have a lot of pride in doing this because this was my uncle's pride and joy plumbing job. He talked about this for many years of my life, especially when I was working with him for a couple of years when I was younger. He would always talk about how when we went on the lake, how he always did the plumbing on this house. And this is his actual pride and joy of any plumbing job he's ever done. So it's pretty nice to be able to do it. So I want to show a few things of what makes a really good builder. A lot of the fascia cuts I look at. So when I see a wraparound fascia, which for a house this big anyway, they would do it. Especially with stucco because there's no rafter tails to connect a gutter to. You have to pretty much go to the fascia board for the gutters, especially with tile roof. So, but something like this, see that point right there, that edge? You see how dead on that cut is? I mean, that's really good building right there. I will be pointing out some things that should be concerned, but there really isn't. Like I said, I looked on the roof, checked all the valleys. I checked the flashing, and you can see right here that they run the flashing points past the tile roof, which is actually a good thing. Sometimes I'll see it where they're not tucked into that little 22-degree corner. See right there? That's good. There's one that I think one or two I have to point out that probably need to get redone. So you'll see a lot of this moss buildup, especially in the shady areas. You can spray with wet and forget. Something like this is just mostly trying to treat well because you can use a pressure washer on a tile roof. You cannot use it on asphalt roof. So there's ways to do it. I think mostly for tile roofs, a lot of people just pressure wash it, but it's every once a year it's gonna be something that will have to be done. I'm gonna keep going around here. I have not gone inside the house yet. I peeked in there, but this report is mostly for the exterior. I'm kind of, see, with this chain thing, usually I see where water obviously goes in. They have those cup, downspouts. They're like little teacup things. I did in one house because you don't put a downspout on something like this. So, and I wouldn't really concern too because there's no wood rot to cause right here except for the fascia board, which that water protrusion is not gonna hit that fascia board really. So I'm gonna keep going around. This house is a huge house, and I just found 2 more units to inspect. So, okay. I do like how the bottom of this is, a lot of these times you'll see like the foam for like for the trim or for around the windows, and it's just so easy to puncture, and it's actually just so stout. I mean, there's a lot of good architectural work in this house and just really good building. At first, when I showed up, I was just so shocked by some of the craftsmanship. And I was just on the outside. I went on the inside, obviously, and I'm going to do that video next. So I want to get this video before it started raining. So here we are. Okay, this is some pointers I want to point out. Okay, so obviously we're missing a downspout strapped right there. And this will all be in the report. And you can see there's plenty of ventilation through the soffit as it goes all the way across. Everything. And like I said, if I miss anything, it'll be in the report. A lot of these tucked in areas, I always look in case I see the roof sheathing boards are exposed at all. There's one that, yeah, it's over there. That corner up top is in the report that needs to be reflashed. All the gutter covers are obviously intact, and obviously they're expensive gutter covers because they'll be able to hold that tile weight that's overlapping. Obviously, they're not bending down. Okay, sorry, it's a huge house, so just bear with me. So I'm not too concerned. I mean, this is this is a little wobbly, but it's, I mean, Jesus, you really don't even need this for code. It's a peel. So if this was like 5 feet up, about 42 inches for the bottom portion, and if it was really loose, I would be concerned. But it's really just for a peel, and it's pretty. So this is not technically a code issue at all. Let's go around. I do like the Christmas light plugs. Okay, so there is this one issue, which I think what it is that you see where this crack is right here. And I think what it is that on that point up top, let me see if I could put my finger on it, right there, water drips behind that, or on this side, and gets between that and the flashing 22-degree flashing point at the end. So water actually goes behind that and hits the fascia board. So, because over here, you see how they're a little bit off? This side's a little bit closer than this side. So water is technically, there is a little bit of cracks here, but water is technically not getting caught behind the gutter and the fascia board, causing that water rot, that wood rot right there. So if I had to make a suggestion, I would definitely maybe, I know it's kind of an appeal thing, but I would probably add a flash point there. Or see if you can extend that out, because otherwise water will continue getting underneath there. I mean, that's probably been there for what, 15, 20 years since the house has been built. So it's just because you can see how there's so many points to get behind. There's that huge point right there to get behind that flashing, or in front of it, I mean. So it gets because that flashing is basically for that corner of the roof, basically going down. Let me see. Right there. See? So that right there is not being protected from water causing the rot to the fascia right there. We'll keep going. Like I said, I want to get this video up before it starts raining on me. Okay, so this is actually really cool and safe for safety reasons. A 2-point access right here to get into the panel box. Mostly I would think just because it's obviously well protected for children, which is obviously a good thing. Meets the code for height. These need to be re-leveled, these units. I put my level on it, and there's some photos showing it. They're like an inch or two off. Let's see. I think that is about it for the first video. I still haven't hit that yet, and I haven't got underneath the house yet. I just want to get this video up, loaded, so we can kind of, you know, so you can kind of see the process of what I'm trying to look at. I look at things that are as a builder versus what is a home inspector. I do have a couple of questions with this. I don't know if this if this was just this, if this is a wrong, if they try to patch something as the wrong color. As I don't think that the sun would change the color too much, so that you can't have this amount of change from the sun, just because, you know, with wood, you try to touch up wood, you know, if you do the exterior part and it's been in the sun for a while, or damn it, or weather causes color to change. So I don't know if the age of this house, if that was the right color and they just couldn't match it, or if they used the wrong stucco, wrong touch-up. As there's a couple of them that are right here. It's starting to rain now, so I want to get this video done before I go inside. Okay, that plug over there is in the report. It's actually loose from the interior box. That's very simple to fix. Yeah, my uncle obviously forgot to insulate this pipe. Sorry, Jeff. Okay, I think that's it. Now I'm going to start working on the inside. Thank you so much.